afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo at Parkway RV Center. And guys, got another Class A motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Really cool floor plan in this one. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. But this is a 2013 Thor Challenger. The model is a 37 GT. Total length is 37 feet 11 inches. At its longest point, it has 3 slide outs. Just turned 19,000 miles, 19,500 some odd miles on it. Really nice condition. I got the motorhome running right now. I've got the generator running. It's got a 5500 Onan gasoline generator built on a Ford F53 chassis with the 6.8 liter Triton V10, 362 horsepower, 457 pound-feet of torque. Beautiful paint on this. Some nice rig right here, guys. Got a power patio awning. Does have a trailer hitch on the back. It is rated to tow 5,000 pounds, like most Class A gassers are. So that's plenty enough for a Jeep or a car, or light truck, what SUV, whatever you tow. Has a leveling jacks. You can see, guys, the exterior of this thing's in excellent condition for a 13 model. I'm not going to try to squeeze through these 2 slide outs right here, but notice those great big picture windows right here in the hallway. And I'll show you inside the floor plan. Sorry, I got somebody's been out here looking at these compartment doors since I went out here and cranked it up. Furnace, water heater. Not bad. And guys, you know, if you want to go by NADA book value, just adjusting for the miles, the NADA is like almost $96,000. And let me show you this TV, and then I'll flash that NADA up on the screen for you. And I'm not adding any options, just for the miles. Outside television. So we flash that NADA up. Hang tight. You can see, guys, at $79,900, I am way under what price guides say I should be selling this for. So, of course, that's why you subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's why people travel from all over the United States to Ringgold, Georgia to buy their used RVs because of our deals. You know, this first time you watch one of my videos, let me tell you a secret. You have discovered the best kept secret to buying used RVs right here in Ringgold, Georgia at Parkway RV Center. And that's because you can't beat our prices. Got 22.5-inch Alcoa wheels, forgot to mention that earlier, just like a diesel has. Let's look inside. One thing I'm going to show you about it, guys, and it's kind of weird how we're doing it, but you know, this is a Thor, like Thor and Jayco and Coachman and a lot of the Forest Rivers and Keystones. They had that flaking furniture problem, and this is about right in the era that they had that issue with. And this one's no exception. The couch, it's not totally destroyed. It's the people that, when we got this in, the previous owners had a cover over it, and they probably had it on there for a while. We took the cover off because we don't like to hide anything, and you can see it needs to be recovered. The problem is, we only have one upholstery shop that can get these things done in a timely manner, and they asked us to give them a couple of weeks to get caught up because we've been overwhelming them with furniture. So what I'll do is I'll do one of 2 things. If you want to go ahead and buy this thing with the couch that's in it and just throw a cover over it, or put you a desk in there, or change it out, whatever you want to do, I'll take $1,000 off the price. That's what's going to cost me to recover it. Or I'll, if it, you know, in a couple of weeks, if this thing hasn't sold, I'll send this to the upholstery shop. It'll be gone for 2 or 3 weeks, and we'll have the upholstery recovered, because this is kind of a unique couch. It's a sleeper sofa, but it's also got a recliner on the end, so I can't buy one of these to replace it. But these two ends right here make a bed, and this is your recliner. So best of both worlds. So that's up to you with the way you go. Of course, now once the couch is recovered, that $1,000 rebate is null and void, or once the couch is taken out to send off to get recovered, that $1,000 rebate is null and void. So, you know, give you a chance. I'll give it a couple of weeks when they get caught up, and like I said, you could do like the previous owners did. Probably had that cover on it for the last 2 or 3 years and probably didn't hurt a thing. Anyway, guys, miles on this thing is 19,508. No check engine lights, no warning lights, dash air is cold. Got the backup camera, touchscreen radio, big one-piece windshield, great visibility like most Class A's. You've got the leather seats, and they look pretty good, guys. You've got just a little bit of edge where your head rubs against it, but other than that, they look great. So they're not worth recovering, guys. You'd be wasting your money doing that. They both swivel for party seating. This table right here is removable, and you've got some overhead storage. You've got your electronics over here, DVD or Blu-ray player, crossover, things like that. You've got your table and 3 chairs. It's missing a chair. Chances of finding one of them to match these up's pretty slim to none. So it has 3 chairs, and it has a televator. In case you're wondering where your TV's at, push a button right here on the wall, raise it up, and you've got your television, and you right across from the couch and the recliner. So easy enough. Don't you love this floor plan? Like I said, the Challengers do some interesting things with their floor plans. I don't know what you would call this, because you got a little walkway right here with your picture windows, a little lean-to bar is what I call it. Cowboy bar where you just lean against it. Solid surface countertops. Got the nice lighting. Double basin sink. You've got the upgrade 12 cubic foot RV refrigerator freezer that runs off propane or electric. It's already cold, running great, in good shape. Dometic. And right now I'm setting on AC power since I've got the generator running. Nice unit. Generator, speaking of generators, got less than 100 hours on it. Sprayer with your double basin sink. You've got a wine rack, so you know it's fancy. You got the wine rack and the wine goblet glass holders. 3-burner stove top. You've got microwave, convection oven. You can always tell it's a convection oven because it's got the metal interior, where the microwave's got the painted enamel metal walls. Plenty of cabinets and storage space in here for cooking utensils, plug-ins for coffee makers or whatever. You got a built-in waste basket right here. And this right here pops out to get your waste basket out. Just a little hidden cuddy storage if you need it. Got the nice, I mean, you know, the Challenger is pretty high up in the Thor lineup, and this is one of their top-end gas models back in 2013. Does have double 13,500 BTU ducted roof airs. I do have the furnace on right now. Furnace works great. This is all your monitor panel. You can check your tank levels, water heater switches, 6-gallon DSI gas or electric, levels test, water pump, slide out controls, everything right here in one easy to get to spot. Large walk-through bathroom. And does have a hookup for washer and dryer. Doesn't have one, it's got the shelf in it. But you could probably put a small they've got those low profile stack units that you could probably fit in there. You do have a China or porcelain RV toilet. You've got double vanities, one here and one right here. I think I've done one of these 37 GTs before. It's just really a cool floor plan. Like I said, let me know in the comments how you like this floor plan, even if you're not a Class A shopper. I like different. Different is gets a lot more attention than a run-of-the-mill floor plan. All right, you got a rear bedroom, and you do have solid sliding door for privacy, so you can isolate the bathroom completely off in the bedroom and even the rest of the coach, because you got that residential door at the other end of the bathroom. A lot of storage in here, guys. Excuse the big ugly guy in the mirror. But you do have some storage. You got one little crack right here. Probably got hung up or pushed up against something. I don't know. There's no telling. That's it. But so far, that's the only defects I've seen on this thing. Got a television. You got his and her closets, crown molding. This is your return for your second AC. It's got the padded headliner. So if you ever had a leak in here, it's going to sag like an old car headliner and be pretty obvious that it's had a leak. This one doesn't have any signs like that. Doesn't have any mildew smells or... I mean, got the furnace going full blast, a little chilly outside. It's doing a fantastic job keeping it comfortable. So you know the furnace works, and even though we got this thing priced $16,000 under book, or $17,000 if you take the sofa like it is, we still guarantee the slide out rooms to work. We guarantee the generator to run and put out like it's supposed to. We guarantee the refrigerator and freezer to get cold, which it already is. And I've already put the rooms out. So pretty much everything we guarantee is works on it. And we drove it several hundred miles here, so we know it runs and drives good. So, hey guys, I mean, besides the sofa, this thing's pretty much ready to go. And, you know, like I said, we guarantee slide outs, roof airs to get cold. Now, I haven't tried that because it's like 44, 45 degrees, so haven't done that. But we will check those and guarantee them to work just on a little bit warmer day, hopefully. Don't you love it's kind of this time of year in the South? But anyway, guys, this one's $79.9, haggle-free firm. The only discount we give is if you take the couch like it is. We'll knock $1,000 off the price. But now, once we take this couch out and send it off to the upholstery shop, that $1,000 rebate is null and void, because you'll just have to wait on the couch. Because it's going to cost me $1,000 to have it recovered. And this couch is a sleeper sofa with a recliner on the end, and it will be recovered in as close as it possibly can be to matching the material on the front seats and the current material that's on it, minus the flaking problem. And guys, that's got nothing to do with the manufacturer. Guys, the manufacturers do not build the seats. They buy them third party or aftermarket, and the aftermarket company that built these seats, that made that pleather, leatherette, whatever they call it, made them for other brands as well. So this is not an exclusively a Thor problem. Like I said, Coachman, Jayco, Forest River, there are other brands out there that bought the same type material on their furniture, and it's done the same thing. It's got nothing to do with Thor as a whole. I mean, by the time they figured it out, by the time everybody figured out what it was doing after it got a few years old, they stopped using it and did something else. So, but we are going to take care of that. Just like I said, my upholstery shop said, give us a couple of weeks. We're getting overwhelmed. Let's get caught up a little bit, which they do that from time to time. And I can't blame them. I mean, you've got 3 guys doing furniture for us and other dealers and individuals and all that. So we're very, very blessed and fortunate to have them. So I don't mind letting them, giving them a little break so they can get caught up. So, but like I said, if you don't want to wait, because it's going to take a couple of weeks after they get it, 2 or 3 weeks after they get it before they get it back to us, then like I said, we'll sell it for $78.9. haggle-free firm, or if you want the sofa fixed, weight on it, be $79.9. That's a haggle-free firm price, no matter how you pay for it, no matter how far you come to buy it. We have no extra sales fees like other dealers do. You know, you go to like Rip-Off World and all these other places, you know, they don't tell you about the thousands of dollars in dock fees and prep fees and processing fees and happy camper fees, freight fees, and all that nonsense till you get ready to sign on the dotted line. And that can be, they can add quite a bit of money to that price. And then they start to upsells like marking up the extended warranties 4 times dealer cost, marking up gap insurance 4 times dealer cost. You finance it, they've got the interest rate marked up % or 2 over what the bank approved you for, and it's completely legal to do that. And they keep about 75%, 80% of that extra profit, and the bank keeps the rest, and you get stuck overpaying by financing by thousands of dollars. Guys, we're not like that here. We make no money on financing. It's what you get approved for is what you pay. No dealer interest rate markup, participation, or you pay the buy rate, what the bank approves you for. We offer financing as a courtesy to our customers, not a way to make additional profit, overcharge customers. We also have no upsells, no extended warranties, no gap insurance. If you want this thing delivered, it's $1.50 a loaded mile one way. So you don't pay the return trip, you just pay getting it to you. That's it. And all you gotta do is just figure out where you want it sent to and the mileage, times it times from our location to where you want it to go, and times it times $1.50. That's what it is. That's what it cost us. That's half price or more than half price off what other dealers charge for the same services. I was reading the other day, one dealer was advertising, we'll deliver $4 a mile one way. We do it for $1.50. That's just basically covers our expenses, paying my driver, paying the fuel, and getting my driver back home, as well as any like hotel rooms, anything like that. So anyway, guys, $79.9. You've seen the NADA. It's well worth the money. Get on RV Trader. You're going to see this same year, make and model for more. Higher price than this one. And keep in mind that those dealerships that advertise those prices, even though they're supposed to, they do not disclose their fees. We have no fees besides applicable sales tax. And if you want to know how much your sales tax will be, when and where you got to pay it, just give us a call. Georgia residents, and I know this is no big deal, but I still like to disclose it anyway because I like to be very precise with our pricing. Georgia residents and Georgia residents only. If you're not a Georgia resident, this does not apply to you. There is a $100 highway impact fee, just like any other vehicle you buy in Georgia. For sale by owner or dealer, you still got to pay it. And there is a $40 to $50 tag and title fee, depending on your county in the state of Georgia, that we have to charge. Again, you pay the exact same fees when you buy for sale by owner. But that's Georgia residents only. Out of state, again, ignore that last part because it doesn't apply to you. If you got questions or you want to buy it or you got questions about the pricing, and of course that is haggle-free firm. That's what it takes to buy it. The only discount you get is if you take the couch like it is, but once it's taken out, that's voided. So, and if you want to call and talk to one of my salespeople at 706-965-7929, please, please, please call before coming to look or traveling down here just to make sure it's available. Don't be scared to talk to my salespeople, guys. They're not going to write your number down or get your email address unless you want them to have it. And even if they do, you do give it to them, they're not going to sell it to third-party marketing services like other dealers do. They're not going to text you or call you and bug the piss out of you 20 times a day. If they call you, it's because it's something important about the one you're wanting to buy. Or, what I recommend people doing, if you don't see what you're looking for on our website, go ahead and talk to one of our salespeople. Tell them what you're looking for. We may have it in stock, just not posted online yet. And or they can put your name and number in their notebook, and when it comes in, they'll let you know about it. Guys, we sell 15 to 20 RVs a week. We buy that many or more to keep our inventory steady. Lately, we've been buying more than we've been selling, which is good. But we did sell 20 units last week. So, and this week we're probably going to do another 20. And guys, that's February numbers. This isn't springtime, prime time season. That's off-season numbers. I'm actually kind of dreading it because I really don't think we can handle much more in a week than what we're doing now in the springtime. But, you know, we have sold 30 units or more in a week. So keep in mind, with our prices compared to the book prices and other dealers online, these things sell quick. And people travel all over the U.S. I got a guy flying in the morning to pick up motorhome. He's going to drive it 2,500 miles or so back to the West Coast. And he just said because we saved him probably $15,000, $20,000 off what he's going to pay for it over there for the same year, make, and model. He said, you know, he might spend a couple grand on fuel and a little bit more on incentives, but he's still way money ahead, and he gets to try it out on a road trip. And that's part of it, guys. You know, I hear people all the time, oh, it's too far, it's too far. Guys, it's not too far. If you're saving enough money and it's a nice, it's the RV that you want, the one you like, go for it. What are you going to do? Okay, you're afraid to travel, so what are you going to do when you do buy a motorhome? Camp in your backyard? No, you're going to get out and use it. So why is it any different picking it up? So, you know, heck, guys, that's what's fun. You know, people buy RVs because they want to live the adventure and of traveling, and just because one's out of your area doesn't mean that, I mean, that adventure is staring you right in the face and knocking on your door, and you're turning it away. Oh, I don't want to drive 300 miles or 400 miles. God, then you're going to miss out on the deals, or 1,000 miles or 2,000 miles or whatever, guys. Believe me, we send, for the right deal, I'll send anybody anywhere in the country to buy a unit. And I do it all the time. Heck, I went last year to Arizona and picked up a van from Georgia. Flew out there, drove it back in 2-3 days. I mean, it was no big deal. So, it had fun. I mean, I'm about ready to do it again, I'll be honest with you. So, you know, if the right run comes up, the right unit, I'll be on a flight heading over there. I really enjoy doing that because I get to see the country, and it's an adventure. So, don't be surprised if I take one of them trips because I'm getting that itch. Especially now that winter's about over with. I'm ready to travel some. Anyway, guys, thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. And again, the Thor Challenger 37 GT won't be here long. And if you've got questions about it, again, I hate to be redundant, but call us, 706-965-7929. You can email us if you want, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. But guys, we're selling so many RVs right now. My salespeople are so busy. It's just so much more efficient for them and you just to pick up a phone and call. You can, a 10-minute phone conversation, you can learn more about an RV and the salesperson in the business than 2 hours reading and writing emails back and forth, because that's time my salespeople simply don't have. I'm not going to say we're going to ignore phone calls or emails, but I'm going to give you if you don't leave a phone number on the email, chances are it is a strong possibility it will get ignored, because if you send an email and it's got a phone number, they're just going to call you. And it's just all for efficiency's sake. So keep that in mind. You know, you can certainly message us through the website or Facebook, whatever, but it's always best to call during business hours, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Saturday 9 to 5, or stop by if you're close enough. And of course, we are closed Sunday for the Lord's Day and Family Day for our employees. I know today's President's Day, but we usually close most holidays, but we don't really close for this day. No disrespect to anybody. It's just a, you know, it's just another day of business for us, even though the banks are closed. Well, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, RVs with Big Bo, for more reviews and a huge archive of videos. It's interesting to me because I was browsing through it the other day, going back to when I started this channel back in 2010. It's amazing how prices and styles have changed over the years. So it's really interesting to go back through it and follow the pricing and the tops of RVs. You know, at one time I had 15, 20 Class B vans. I'm lucky to have 2 or 3 at any given time. And it's amazing how RV styles have changed over the past 12 years that I've been on YouTube. So, and of course, we've been in business here 54 years. 3 generations family owned and operated. We sell 500 to 600 used RVs a year. So, I mean, keep in mind, we're here to stay. Thank y'all so much for watching. And ParkwayRVCenter.com, link in the video description below to my website. See my current inventory. I've got about 20 units left, not counting what just came in, that I haven't posted online yet. So just because it's not on the website, it's still worth a phone call to check to make sure it's here and it's not posted online yet. But thank y'all so much for watching. Appreciate it, and look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.